Brian Tatler's amazing journey with SAXON, insights and future plans. In a recent chat with powerofmetal.cl, Brian Tatler, the legendary guitarist from Diamond Head, opened up about his thrilling experience as a member of SAXON since early 2023. Stepping in for founding guitarist Paul Quinn, Brian has embraced this new chapter with enthusiasm. "It's been brilliant," he exclaimed. "I got the call in March 2023, and now, just over 2 years later, I can honestly say it's been fantastic. We've played a ton of gigs, from South America to the US and all over Europe. Plus, we've released our album, Hell, Fire, and Damnation, and rocked some massive festivals like Hellfest in France. It's going great, and I'm really enjoying myself. At my age, it's a lovely break." Reflecting on the album Hell, Fire, and Damnation, which has been out for nearly a year and a half, Brian shared his pride in being part of the SAXON family. "I think it's a great album. I'm really proud to have contributed to the writing process. Working with producer Andy Sneap was a fantastic experience. I had known him from previous gigs, but this was my first time recording with him, and he did an amazing job. The album sounds incredible." Brian also revealed how quickly he got involved in the songwriting for the album. "As soon as I joined, I started learning the SAXON material. They sent me a set list, and after about a month, Biff Byford, the SAXON singer, called me up and said, 'We're working on a new album, so if you have any ideas, send them over.' I was flattered to be included in the writing process so soon." When asked about the future of SAXON, Brian shared that the band is balancing both touring and writing new music. "I'm always working on new material, making demos at home, and even jotting down riffs while on tour. There's talk of another SAXON album, and Biff mentioned it might come out next year, probably towards the end. We'll definitely find time to collaborate on new material in between our touring schedule." Hell, Fire, and Damnation was produced by Sneap and Byford, with Sneap handling the mixing and mastering. Recently, Biff was asked if Paul Quinn, who stepped back from touring, is still involved in the songwriting process. Biff confirmed, "Yes, Brian is a full-time member now, but Paul still sends us ideas. He sent me a song idea just the other day. It all depends on the quality of the ideas we receive, as we're always striving to create better albums." Since joining SAXON, Brian has been touring alongside fellow band members Doug Scarrett, Nigel Glockler, Tim Nibs Carter, and Biff Byford. However, he remains a member of Diamond Head as well, with Biff and Paul being the only original members left in the current lineup. SAXON continues to thrive. Originating from South Yorkshire, England, SAXON has sold around 23 million albums and produced timeless classics like Denim and Leather, Princess of the Night, Wheels of Steel, and Power and Glory. Just 2 months ago, Biff hinted at the possibility of a follow-up to Hell, Fire, and Damnation, which was released in January 2024. He mentioned, "We're writing. I've started working on lyrics and titles for the new album. The guys have sent me loads of ideas, and I'm compiling a short list of what we should use. We're making good progress and might start rehearsing the new album around June, with recording planned for January or February. So, we're looking at a new album release by late 2026. Looking back on Hell, Fire, and Damnation, Biff noted, "It's been a natural progression for us and our fans." Brian's addition has brought a fresh dynamic to our songwriting, which has been a positive change. The album has even been voted Album of the Year on several platforms, so we must have struck a chord with our audience. I hope the next one will be just as good, if not better. Hellfire is a tough act to follow, but we're excited for what's next. Brian Tatler's journey with SAXON is just beginning, and fans can't wait to see what this dynamic collaboration will bring in the future.